Well, it has arrived. My new windscreen from Seven Jurok. Can't wait to open it up and have a look. Well, there she is, and I think she's quite a beauty. This is the tall version, 27-inch, and it has the light gray tint. I think it's looking pretty good. Now I think I ought to see how the holes line up. Hi, YouTubers. Nice to have you along. This is going to be a real short introduction into the project I've been working on, which is creating a better windshield for me on my Can-Am Spyder F3. I've had issues with the standard windshield on the Blue Ridge, it being too short, and I decided finally to break down and do something about it. So, without further ado, welcome to the project. This is a standard windshield for the Blue Ridge, and it's in pretty good shape still, I think. Little signs of stress cracking at one of the mounting points, but nothing severe. I didn't have an inch-pound torque wrench at the time, and I probably over-tightened a little bit, and that'll do it. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the outside and show you the replacement, which has been installed. This is the new windscreen from Seven Jurok, and pretty much it went on pretty easily. A few minor issues. For example, these are not the standard screws here and here, because I could not get the very short screws to reach in far enough so I could attach the nut. So this may be a temporary measure. I don't know for certain yet. And it's got kind of ugly looking long screws sticking through here, but like a lot of things in life, it's probably temporary. But I'm hoping that one of the things that might happen is that in the heat of the summer, that the windshield will take a form and kind of take a set, just like it is right now, and maybe then I'll be able to use the standard screens. Now, unlike the standard windscreen, this one here comes in at about eye level as opposed to the bottom of the helmet. So the hope is that the wind noise will be substantially reduced. I'd like eliminated, but that probably won't happen. Well, here we go with the first test. This is my new Seven Jurok windshield. And I have a live mic. So I'm hoping this will prove to be the answer to the long-standing problem I've had of wind blast. So far, so good. We'll see though. I guess I have to wait till I get up to 50, 60 miles an hour before I'll really know if I've solved the problem. I'm happy to see that the top of the windshield is at eye level. ordered this with the idea of it being that way, and I took a lot of measurements so I'd make sure that that's how it would work, and it proves to be just as I had planned. I don't have the backward facing camera on this trip because I'm mostly focusing on how this works with the mic, and the backward facing camera does not have a mic outlet. You know, it was a very inexpensive camera, and you can't expect the world unless you're willing to pony up a little bit. I'm still getting some wind sound. I don't know how it's going to affect the results with the microphone. We'll see. Screen does have that slight tint. I wouldn't want anything darker. Temperature gauge says it's 51 degrees. That's probably about right. Just right about at the bottom of the comfort zone. It gets down in the 40s. That's not something I enjoy quite so much. But anyway. Finally. This bridge repair job here, when we first were notified of it, they said it was going to be I think they said it was going to be about a month job. This is back last fall. And later reports say it's not going to be finished until like April of this year. I don't know how they could have got it so wrong. I see there's a little bit of distortion in the windshield, but not very much. Quite a bit of wind noise still. So I'm not exactly thrilled with the results. I guess I'm glad I didn't spend a whole lot more for the windshield, the windscreen, than I did. It uses all the standard Blue Ridge hardware to mount it, and I had to put a couple of rather longish screws in to get part of it to mount correctly. But I'm kind of hoping that over time the windscreen will take a set and I can put excuse me, the standard ones back in.